In this episode of YC Test Drive, a heavy trailer with a flat tire gives a Ford Everest tough time in this soft sand. Will a Land Cruiser 4.5 EFI straight 6 pull it out? This is proving to be tougher than we thought. The trailer is on its side. The trailer is on its side. How did this happen? We find ourselves by the floodplains. The Ford Everest is the first time to go through flood waters. The story begins here. This is around 10 o'clock in the morning. The trailer is heavy, the tires are hard, the car is digging. We do not realize the situation we find ourselves in yet, and are still persistent in thinking that we can go forward. The situation seems to be getting bad, and realizing how heavy the trailer is, it's time to unhook the trailer and just leave the Ford on its own.
Wait.
Found ourselves. This is one of those times where we're not planning to film or do anything. We're supposed to come pull that trailer. That trailer has a problem with the rear tire. The rear tire is broken. But it was stuck somewhere very, very simple. So as we were pulling it, that other tire dragged us down. Got stuck. There's a Land Cruiser there. Toyota Land Cruiser. Initially it's supposed to pull us, but we do not have a driver. Drive that Land Cruiser, the ropes we tried. So I tried pulling the car, but the Land Cruiser was also going to get stuck. So me and Leon, we just decided let's take and put a little bit of support under, and then we try again. Let's try again.
Let's see what's going to happen. Yes.
Where?
In front and that side. I can see it's not straight now. Yeah.
I was really persistent in thinking that there's no way we can get stuck in here. But the more I tried, the more the Ford was digging deeper. The control arms are right deep into the sand.
He's getting into there.
Here we have no choice but to call the big boys. The Land Cruiser 4.5 EFI engine, the straight 6. The engine of this 4.5 is so distinctive. It sounds, it whistles. It's one of the best engine Toyota has put in a Land Cruiser, I believe so. The biggest issue we had here is that we did not have a tow rope. A brother in a black t-shirt had a rope in his hand. That was the only hope we had. We had to do something with it. Even though it was short, it looked very weak. We had to give it a try. It was just inevitable for this weak rope to split in half. Eventually, we got a small and short chain to use. I do not recommend anyone to use a chain to tow someone, because when it snaps, it becomes really dangerous. We had no choice but to try. Both the Ford Everest and the Land Cruiser were digging deeper into this soft sand.
Okay.
The The Land Cruiser is also fun. The problem is the sand is so soft. It whistles. It's one of the best engine Toyota has put in a Land Cruiser, I believe so. The big issue we had here is that we did not have a tow rope. A brother in a black t-shirt had a rope in his hand. That was the only hope we had. We had to do something with it. Even though it was short, it looked very weak. We had to give it a try. And with the Land Cruiser, one has to be very careful because you can easily bend the clutch plate. Manage to put the follow, trying to go around with the Land. How many cash fera?
Kaya Hans? The Land Cruiser is also stuck. The situation is just going very bad.
Man, such situations. I just don't know what to say. Such situations. Initially, we were supposed to just pull the trailer with the Everest, got stuck. Because this is what happened initially with the Everest. This is something that I did not really intend to do, to take a picture or a video of this situation. This trailer, there's a problem with this tire, so we went to pull it from this sand. So pulling it here, the Everest was already struggling because the trailer is very, very heavy from sand. Dig up, it's sitting, you can see the Everest all the way. We tried to bring the cruiser, but the cruiser already, I can feel like this tire doesn't look straight actually. It looks a bit skew like this. This is the car that I'm worried about. With that car, even if you get stuck, you cannot bend the clutch plate. You will just dig it. And this one, if you force it, you force this car, you bend the clutch plate. And that's the situation that we find ourselves now. So I think the best will be to dig properly so that it comes out from here without issues. Assess the situation. We just need to deflate the tires of the Land Cruiser. It's so hard. So usually what you do, deflating the tire, you count 30 seconds. So you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. So you count 30 seconds, that means you have the same this one is quite okay. You also do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30.
Okay.
I think this is fine. I think I'm right.
I think let's push forward. Okay. The plan just worked.
The mistake that I did here, I did not lock the differential lock. The diff lock in front, I did not lock it. So the car was putting power all the way to this one tire while other tires were not doing anything. They were not working. So now we locked the diff so that all the tires can distribute the weight properly.
Okay, let's see. Cruiser is coming. Now we just have to dig so that maybe we can put some poles.
This is how deep need a bit of support from the cruiser, just a bit. And it's about good to get a look at the cruiser, but we just I cruiser how much it is because now this place has become so soft, so we need to be very careful with the cruiser. Again? Swani? Iga mafuta kanini? Swani? Iga mafuta kanini sa'yo? Okay. Okay. Chain. Every time the chain snapped and we tied it, it became shorter, making the situation very difficult. There was not much space for the cruiser to find momentum to be able to pull out the Ford Everest. But we kept trying again. We just couldn't give up. The only hope we had was the 4.5. Okay. We kept trying, the chain kept snapping. And we kept trying again and again. The situation was bad. We kept trying. The sand was becoming softer and softer, making it very difficult for the Land Cruiser to get some grip. The Land Cruiser was not stuck at all. Just getting grip was tough for it. The 2-liter Ford Everest was helpless at the moment. So, the situation is now different from what we thought. Our initial plans for the day. Kwangwezi squale ha. Kwangwezi squale chitifera mihala fere tsayo yakukwitse tsakwete. We're just explaining to a grandma the situation that we are in. As she was suggesting for us to get some help from Katima. Man. This. Oh. Everest, what's happening? Stuck in here now. Stuck. Oof. Okay, now the whole idea. Time is now 12 o'clock. And here in Katima, the sun. Oh, it's extremely sunny. So the whole idea now is that after we hook it in, we are not going to put any power on this car now anymore, so that it doesn't dig. We are just going to hook it in and try to kind of pull it out of this, because whenever we added just a little bit of power, the tires also dig, so then it goes down. This time we won't add any power on it. Let's see if that will work. That's another plan. Okay, let's see. Try to hook it again.
uli sutile. Sutile. Iukwete. Ya chuna hainyani. Shode mwendi hano. Ali ate nayo uzumwendi. Oh. Okay.
A brother is suggesting that we put some power on the Fort Everest. But we are a little bit skeptical looking at how the Fort Everest has been digging. Because every time we try, it digs and we have to dig again with spades. We're just hoping that we can just pull it out. But it's proving to be heavy.
Wait. Masule hapi. Uzui na hande aha. Notuli hati.
We still think that if we do not put power on the Fort Everest, we might get a chance. But it doesn't seem like it's helping. We were trying all directions, but the sand was becoming more softer. Everywhere in front of the Fort Everest, we tried. The Land Cruiser is not getting enough grip. The sand is becoming softer and softer. The day is becoming hot. Okay, the whole idea now is to move the trailer that side, and then I come with a cruiser this way, and then come reverse here, hook up the trailer, pull it away, try to pull the Everest from the back. Because from the front, we keep on, I just don't know what's happening here. This area here, it's so messed up that the cruiser is also just digging whenever we hook in the thing. But this Land Cruiser, this 4.5 straight 6, man, it has so much power. I'm actually so impressed. The way how it digs itself away from the sand and everything. It's just really impressive. These cars, and it has over 300,000 kilometers on it. But this thing, the engine is so powerful. It's just amazing to watch. See the way how it just pulls itself from sand. Easy. Lots of power. Just reverse like that in sand. Easy. Let's see how the Land Cruiser does. Okay, we decided not to get the Land Cruiser stuck. Just unhook the trailer and first pull out the Fort Everest. We are trying it from the back. The front, we couldn't manage. Let's try from the back. Now we try to hook it, pull it a little bit. Let's see if we can manage. We only have short space here before we get into those fence poles. But this thing, very impressive. This car, the engine is this straight 6 engine car. Kanina masure? Ape? Ape? Right. Okay, now looking at the short distance between the two cars, I'm giving instructions to Leon to be very careful when applying power. Any slight mistake, the tow bar or the tailgate for the Fort Everest will be in a tow bar for the Land Cruiser. We have to be very careful here.
Okay, Tswani. Okay. Kanini nini? Kaini kuzwililila kono. Muchune hayi mota sachi zilichuna na fe.
I think chiyazwa.
Chiyazwa?
Ikroma hantite kuti.
Name naswe chingi twavona niya.
Maibona.
Niya chitamani.
Ayo.
Ahulu.
Para ayo pero que moto yo man, uma paki. Chini beteli la. Chiyazwa.
Oh.
I think so. I don't know hakulula.
Ale makuti ha.
Taganino mushroom ni hakulule. Then to get in you give enough not.
Okay.
Okay, this plan apparently worked. We are so afraid that if I pull it so hard, this car will just come right there and will have a massive accident. So I think this car now has enough space now for it to do this. At this point, my phone's battery went off and we're using Iliswani's phone. I should admit the tires were really quite hard. And the only issue is that I did not want to deflate them. Katima is so far. And these are off-road tires. I did not want to drive with flat tires or with low pressure tire in the tar road.
Yeah. There we go. Done.
Look at what we did. That's so sad. With hard tires, we really dug up this place.
Going to go pick the Land Cruiser there.
As I just push myself, feeling exhausted. The day is still quite long. We still have a long way. We still need to accomplish what we need to do. Okay. Now we are filming on Leon's camera. You see the quality video changing because of this guy's Android. This Android guy. The whole idea is for me to pull the trailer all the way out of the village. It's gone stuff. Then I'm going to do on the other side. Going to check it out of the village. Hopefully you can hear me. Leon's phone also went off. We couldn't film. The Land Cruiser pulled the trailer out of the village. The radiator somehow on top of the Land Cruiser cracked. And it was, yeah. Ooh, this is something else. This, ladies and gentlemen, is something else. I just want to get to Katima. That's all I want. The situation was far from over. Just as we left the village a kilometer away. Okay, when the situation gets bad, We were coming. We hit this thing somehow with the trailer. I did not see it. The trailer is on its side. The trailer is on its side. How did this happen? Here, I was so nervous and I couldn't believe what was happening. The trailer is on its side. I don't know what to do anymore. The trailer is on its side. How did this happen? So we came right by the corner. Situations are not good. After being stuck, after the Land Cruiser's radiator cracking, this is what happens. We came here, I did not see this one, came nicely, but then the tire there climbed right there and flipped it. And now because this tire is also flat, it's useless, it's very smaller than this one, the trailer could not balance. Climbed nicely there, and that one climbed, but because this one does not have air, the tire was easy to flip. Oh, situations are not so good. How did that happen? How is this happening? Alright, challenges. So the gentleman where we came to get the trailer, he's actually told us that the tire, the other tire on the other side, the smaller tire is buckled, the rim. They say that the reason it happened is because they hit this thing as they were coming, the day they were coming. You see, they were coming this way. So that tire, the smaller tire, the rim is bent. So apparently they had some cows, some big cows or so. So when they came, they somehow hit on the end here, and then that rim got buckled. That's why that tire is not even actually useful at the moment. And he didn't. Oh no, so this is where the issue is. Guys are coming to help. We managed to get some help to flip the trailer back. We put in a proper spare tire and we did our job that we were supposed to do that day. There was no time to give up. The Ford Everest proved itself again in soft sand, pulling a heavy trailer with lots of poles, doing it with ease. This time, I refused to give up, and with the support from my cousins and uncles. It's really good. The Ford Everest is also proving to redeem itself, showing that it does it with ease. We still have some activity to do during the day. The day was still long for us. We had quite a number of poles that we needed to load into the trailer. The mission was to accomplish our activities with all the challenges. Later in the afternoon, we find ourselves by the floodplains. There's no way the Ford will drive back to Windhoek without getting into the floodwaters. It needs to be baptized, our traditional way, for the ancestors to accept it. Does it effortless? This is just washing the tires from the dust and the sand. It's really good to see. Very different from how it looks like during the course of the year. For those that have watched, thank you so much. Please subscribe, share and comment. 75% of my viewers are not subscribed. If you share this video with others, the more they subscribe, the more I make more videos for you. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Goodbye.